I'm the oldest of 10 kids. We used to always say 9 kids because I had a sister who only lived for 3 days. And then towards the end of my mother's life a couple years ago, she said, we have to honor that baby. You're the oldest of 10 kids, not 9 kids. So now I say 10.
Wow.
But 9 living, you know. And so that was an experience.
Mm-hmm.
And we moved to the suburbs. My dad was a vet, so I guess, you know, from World War II, you know. So he had I guess they made loans available for people to buy houses back then, the veterans. And so they built a little house in the suburbs. And we lived there for a while. I'm the oldest, so through me going through eighth grade, which was what the Catholic school was, you know, one through 8. And then when I finished 8th grade, we had to move because there was too many kids. It was a 3-bedroom house.
Oh, wow.
So the girls had a room, it was like a dormitory. And my parents, something I guess from their childhood, it was very important to them that everybody had their own bed.
Okay.
So the room, like we didn't hang out in our bedroom like our friends did, right? We had a dresser. We didn't have our own dresser. We had a drawer in a dresser. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had a couple dressers, and I had 2 drawers. One we kept like socks and underwear, and everything else went in the other drawer. You know? And then a closet for hanging clothes. But yeah, but we all had to have our own bed. But there was like single beds. You know, and it was like a ward. You know, so yeah, they ran out of room.
Wow.
Like literally, you know. So they bought a bigger house. An older house in another where I started high school, moved to another school district.
Was the age range between your siblings close, or is it like a big gap in between?
It's almost like every year.
Wow.
And wherever there isn't a year, my mom was pregnant I think 12 or 13 times, so wherever there isn't a kid, there was a miscarriage pretty much.
Okay.
There's a little more space between the last couple kids.
Okay.
We're very artistic.
Okay.
I have a brother who was the oldest of the boys. There's 3 boys and 6 girls.
Wow.
Well, 7 girls. And the oldest boy was a piano prodigy, classical piano, my brother David. He's a big vocal coach in Manhattan.
Wow.
He's written a book called Acting Songs, which a lot of high schools and college theater programs use as a textbook. You know, he's done very well. He coaches Broadway singers and things. He's a musical director. He did some work with Judy Collins and Art Garfunkel's family.
So, is it only you 2 that really went into music?
We're the two main musicians.
Okay.
A lot of my siblings maybe played a band instrument for a year or 2, and kind of like normal kids, and then just kind of gave it up, you know. But we're the 2 that stayed with the music. It's just one of those things that I just knew very young that's what I do.
Oh wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
did you start on the drums?
Or? That's what I always wanted to start on.
Okay.
But it was a boy's instrument, so I wasn't allowed to play the drums when I asked for the drums. So I played guitar first. I played guitar. I said, well, how about guitar? Because it was like the Beatles, right? I saw drums, guitar. And, all right, if I can't play the drums, can I play the guitar? Yeah, guitar. So I went and took guitar lessons, and they bought me an acoustic guitar. And I did well with it. But it wasn't real, and I'm thankful for that now because that's how I write. My music is with the guitar. I mean, I stink, but my husband's a guitar player, so I wang out a couple things on the guitar and I teach it to him, and then he can play it, you know. But I used to be better. When I was younger, I took guitar lessons and I played all the time. But that kind of went to the wayside, and I'm a drummer now, you know.
I see.
And so I started, but drums was my thing. So that's what I wanted to do. And I got I guess I started babysitting when I was 10 years old, all right, because in my neighborhood there was a lot of young families, and they knew my mom was the professional mother, right? So I had backup, so I started making money when I was like 10, But when I was about 12 maybe, I was making, actually I think I was just getting ready to start in high school. It was like 12 or 13. I was babysitting. I took my money and went to the mall and signed up at the music store for drum lessons. And, everybody was kind of shocked. Oh, that's what she's doing with her money? And I started with it. I wanted to play in the high school band. And this drum teacher, Mr. Olibrand, he said, well, do you want to just learn the drum cadences for the marching band, or do you want to learn how to play drums? I said, no, I want to learn how to play drums. So, yeah, that's how I started.